And after you leave a like, remember to smash the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to my channel as yet. And remember to hit the notification bell so every time I post a video, you can know right away. Subscribe, 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 subscribe. What's up, my YouTube friends, viewers, subscribers, everybody? Welcome back to another banger motivational video. And the topic for today is stop complaining. And when I say stop complaining, I mean stop complaining about everything that's bothering you. And I know, sometimes when something is going on, we need to vent and we need to complain about something, and we just want everybody to know that something is affecting us and all these different type of stuff. Nothing is wrong with venting. But when you're constantly complaining about something, you actually get nothing done. Which means if you have a small problem, or even major problem, and you sit down and you start complaining to somebody, oh, this is wrong, this is happening, all this stuff not making no sense, bro, you know how much time and effort and energy you put into complaining about something? And I'll explain to you. For an example, if you have, say you want to move something, you want to move a couch, right? And you're sitting down there, you're looking at the couch. Remember, you're sitting down in one spot, overthinking. Then you start complaining, oh, if I move the couch now, this and this and that. You know how much time you take to complain? This is why a lot of people are more mentally exhausted. You can be exhausted mentally and physically and spiritually. You can be exhausted in every way. But what I'm trying to say is, when you sit down and you complain about something or complain about doing something, bro, literally you're gonna be exhausted and you're not gonna get nothing done. I'm telling you. Because like I was saying, you sit down, you look at the couch, you start complaining, oh, I want to move the couch, but this and but that. You start looking at the door, oh, if I turn it this way. No, 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 no. Get it done. And then once you get it done, then you'll feel a lot better. I'm telling you, bro, stop complaining. Complaining literally gets nothing done. And what a lot of people fail to understand is, whenever you want to do something, you want to achieve something, you need to find a way to get it done. Trust me, complaining about it only is going to make you more mentally exhausted, and it's going to feel even more difficult than what it really is. How many times have you wanted to do something and you complain about it, and then you're like, okay, let me just get this done. And then when you get it done, you find out that it's a lot easier than what you were sitting down and overthinking and complaining, and you're mentally exhausted and you're sitting down. Bro, how many times have you wanted to do something? It could be something even small, like you want to clean your room, and you're like, you wake up, you're like, oh, I want to clean my room. You sit down, you're overthinking, then you're like, okay, let me just put some music on and get stuff going. You probably sit down and you may think, oh, it's going to take 5-6 hours, and then you did everything in less than an hour because you're getting stuff done. And that's what a lot of people fail to understand, is a lot of people spend more time complaining about something than actually getting something done. And guess what? When you're mentally exhausted, you go to sleep, you wake up tired the next day. If you ever go to bed and you wake up tired, mentally, you're still exhausted, because when you go to sleep, you should be resting. If you get a good night's sleep, you wake up fresh. If you can't understand what I mean by you wake up fresh, how many times have you had a problem, you had an issue, or something was going on, and you wake up and you feel brand new? Or something was going on and you got a lot of sleepless nights, and all of a sudden you go to bed, you wake up fresh, you're well rested. How many times? Because you go to bed with nothing on your mind. Because a lot of people, when we go to bed, not a lot of people, everybody, if you go to bed with a problem on your mind, while you're sleeping, your brain is still working, your brain is still pumping, your brain is still trying to figure everything out. Whatever loophole was there, your brain is trying to figure it out. This is why you wake up tired. That's you waking up mentally exhausted already. Now, if you wake up mentally exhausted, like I say, you weren't properly rested. Because waking up, you should wake up fresh, looking for a brand new day. This is why people wake up moody and they wake up miserable, because they go to bed with something on their mind and they wake up. Bro, nobody, you can't go to sleep and you wake up angry. If you wake up angry, then that means you went to bed with something on your mind, or something happened, or something was unsolved, or whatever the case may be. That's why you wake up moody. If you get a good night's sleep, you wake up fresh. So what I'm trying to say is, stop complaining. And this is for mainly guys. Girls are more verbal. They like to talk about stuff, and if something's bothering, they want to talk about it. That's fine. This is mainly for guys. Stop complaining. Complaining, you actually achieve nothing. You spend more time complaining about something than actually doing it. Bro, have you ever seen people sit down and they complain about something for 2-3 hours that's only gonna take them 5 minutes? Huh? For people who are more mature, how many times have you had a friend vent to you and they will tell you, oh yeah, this and that thing over there, and this happened and that, and this is bothering me, and you're sitting down there and you're thinking, but all of this what you're saying can be done in less than 10 minutes. And that's what a lot of people fail to understand is that they put way more effort into complaining about something, or complaining about getting something done, complaining about achieving something, than actually doing it. I don't know how, I don't know. This is why I make these motivational videos, because everybody is different. People think different. They do everything different, which is completely understandable. I'm just making these videos for people who watch me. They laugh and they can watch me move around. They can also learn from me. I am that creator. So what I'm trying to say is, stop complaining. For another example, you sit down and you're like, oh, I need some money. I need a job. How am I gonna go get a job? Okay. All it takes is for me to make a resume, go out there, drop it off, and if I'm eligible, then they will call me. Done and done. But you got those other people, oh, I'm going to have to make a resume. Why I need to make a resume? I don't have a laptop. I don't know nobody. I have to walk all the way down there to go get the job. I have to go take the bus. I don't have a car. Bro, sitting down complaining about all these things, it's going to take less than 1 hour, even if you don't drive. It's going to take less than 1 hour for you to get a resume and go out there and move around and drop off your stuff and wait for a business to call you. Bro, a lot of people fail to understand. You have to be, I wouldn't say lucky, but you have to be very blessed for an opportunity to come your way. For in the beginning, everybody got to go out there. Everybody. So with that being said, unless you inherit something, or one of your family is famous, or that's the only way opportunity comes to you. But if you're like a normal person, you have to go out there. It's a must. And sitting down complaining, oh, I need money, I'm gonna have to go do this, I'm gonna have to take the bus. Bro, literally you are achieving nothing. And I always, when I talk to people personally, I always tell them, it's okay to complain. Venting is different than complaining, because venting, you just want to be heard. You already know the problem and you just want to be heard, and then you come up with your solution after you vent, because not a lot of people can keep stuff inside. So they just want to vent and they want to say, oh, this and this and that, blah blah blah, and then once they are being heard, then they already have their own solution, and then they will go about their business and do whatever it is that they got to do, because they just want to be heard. Now, complaining is you finding every reason not to do something. That's the difference with complaining and venting. Venting is you want to be heard. Complaining is you finding reasons to not do nothing. That's just how it is. How many times you probably have a friend or acquaintance or family or somebody, whenever you ask them to do something, they start complaining. They can sit down and they can tell you 20 reasons why they can't do it. But all it takes is one move to actually get it done, if that makes sense. So complain, bro, literally. You know how much time and effort and energy and mental energy you put into sitting down and complaining about something? Oh, this is not working. I try this and this and this and that. Bro, like me, I don't know. Growing older every day, more and more and more I come to understand humans. And like, I understand that some people are a lot weaker, like mentally weaker than some are stronger than some, but complaining doesn't get the job done. I'm telling you. Like when I speak in general because I'm not narrow-minded. I can think outside of my own jurisdiction. A lot of people can't do that. Like I said, they're narrow-minded. So complaining about something literally gets nothing done. Another example, if you live in a foreign country or a country that experiences snow and the snow is falling and it's done, and you look through the window and you're like, okay, I gotta go shovel the snow. If you put your boots on, your gloves on, you grab everything, you go there, boom, less than 15 minutes, you're done already, you're inside relaxing, watching TV, right? So the other set of people, they look outside, they start complaining, oh, it's a lot of snow, I'm gonna have to put my boots on, I'm gonna have to look around and find my gloves. What, bro? By the time you finish complaining, you have to sit down because you're mentally exhausted. You sit down, you take a nap, you wake up after 5 hours, you're still mentally exhausted, so you end up waking up tired after a nap. The snow has still not been shoveled, it's still out there. You look out there again, you tell yourself, okay, maybe not today, maybe later. You look out there, more snow is falling, sorry. Then you're like, probably do it tomorrow. When tomorrow comes, it's even more. Bro, literally, I can give you examples back to back to back about complaining doesn't achieve nothing. Complaining gets you nowhere. Trying to achieve something in life and then you complain about it gets you nowhere. You know what put you places? Making moves, taking action, getting stuff done, being a person of your word. That's things that get stuff moving forward. Complaining gets you nowhere. And like I said, complaining is you finding reasons not to do something. That's just how it is thrown through. I don't care what nobody may say. Oh, but sometimes no, sometimes nothing. You get up every single day. If you truly want to pursue something in life and you want to be important, I don't care what life throws at you, you endure it, you get up and you push forward. Life is about challenges. Life is about taking risks. Life is about bettering yourself every single day. Whatever was sent to you wasn't sent to you to destroy you, but it was sent to you to shape you into a better person than you already are. God is not going to build you up to tear you down. That's not how he is. Maybe humans are like that, but humans doesn't build up another human. No, they try to tear you down. You have to build yourself up. That's how humans are. But that's what life really is. So you may sit down and you may think, oh, but why is my life harder than everybody else? Probably because you're fit for the role. Probably because you're mentally stronger than everybody else. This is why you have to do it. You have to do it. You probably look at everybody in your whole family and you think, oh, why am I the black sheep? Why all this responsibility is rested on my shoulder? How come that one over there can't do it? No, because it's you. It's your mission to take your family out of poverty. It's you. That's why your life is harder. So if you're one of those people and you get up and you're like, okay, you look around, you seem different, you see the world different, no matter how you try to talk to friends and family, they can't see life the same way you can. That's because you are the chosen one. That's why you are able to see life in a different way. That's how it is. You are chosen. You can't complain. You may sit down and you may think, oh, all everybody else is doing is complaining. How come they don't understand that making moves actually get it done? Like I said, they are narrow-minded. They were not designed to play your role. Somebody else can fulfill your purpose. It's you. That's how you know that you're chosen. That's how you know you're fit for the role if your life is harder than everybody else. And let me tell you something about life. It doesn't get easier. Life does not get easier. We just get stronger and knowing how to endure what goes our way. You may sit down and you may look back at your life and you may say, oh, I remember when I was going through this and I was going through that. Now where you are, you can look back and you can laugh about it. But you got to remember, back then you weren't as strong as how you were now. Just because you went through it and you overcame it, this is why you're looking back and you're laughing. Life didn't get easier. You don't have more money because you're spending a lot of money. You have more money because you're actually saving, or you have more money because you're making a lot of money and also spending less. Life does not get easier. Complaining gets you nowhere. Complaining doesn't get the job done. Complaining won't allow you to fulfill your purpose. If you want to be somebody important, complaining about becoming somebody important won't make you important. So if you sit down and you have big dreams and you want to achieve something, complaining isn't going to get you that. It's going to get you nowhere. If you look around at everybody else who is sitting down and complaining about life, complaining about their purpose, complaining about, oh, I don't have this, so I can't start. You start with what you have, and then you figure out things in order to make yourself better. That's how life is through and through. A lot of people may think, oh, if I had this one thing, but if I have this other thing, then I can start. You know how much time you're wasting? How many time has went by? I know the craziest thing about time, we can't get it back. We can't get it back. It's like taking a train or taking a bus. If it's leaving at a certain time and you're not at the stop at a certain time, it's leaving you. That's time. It's leaving. And guess what? If you're on time, then you get to go on the bus or the train, the public transportation. So if you're on time, it comes, you're on it, you go about your business. If you're late, now you have to wait another 20, 30 minutes, depending on when the next one is coming, in order to get on it. And wherever it is that you're heading, whether you're going to work, home, church, wherever you're going to be late to where you're going because you weren't on time. And all that time that you took lacking behind, you can't get that time back. Complaining gets you nowhere. I'm telling you. Sitting down, complaining, oh, I can't start my life because I don't have this. Oh, I can't pursue my dream because I don't have that thing. I can't start my life because I need to put myself around people who are doing this. Bro, people who are doing things know when someone is serious. Me, as an example, I'm a content creator. I can know whenever I see somebody vlogging, I can know if they're doing it because they want to be paid or they're doing it because they really love it. And what a lot of people don't understand, if you're doing something for money, if you're doing it just for a payday, you're going to be miserable every single day. I always tell people, do something that you love. Do something that you enjoy. The money will come naturally with it. If you're chasing money, you're going to run yourself down. You're going to be miserable every single day. Do what you love. I'm not saying you can't get a 9 to 5. You can't work for somebody else. That's not what I'm saying. But if you're going to work for somebody else, make sure it's something you enjoy doing. And then while you're working for somebody else, you can pursue something. You can work on yourself on the side. Chasing money, it's not going to get you nowhere. Do what you love. If you don't do something you love, if you don't do something you enjoy, within the 9 to 5 industry, you're going to be miserable. And then you're going to be sitting down complaining. Oh, I can't work on myself. I can't work on my future because I have to put so much time and effort into somebody else's business. Somebody else's business doesn't care about you. Their job as a business is to make sure the business move forward. Something is wrong with you, if you go on vacation, if you're sick, if you're absent, if you can't show up, what you think a business is going to do? Put you to the side and hire somebody else. Their job is to keep their business moving forward. So if a business is thinking like that, or if the owner of a business is thinking like that, why aren't you thinking in that similar way pertaining to yourself? Okay, I can work this job. I love doing this. I love welding. I love sewing. I love cooking. I love computer. I love this. So let me put myself in this field. That way I'm not miserable every single day because I love it. So while I'm doing this, I'm not 100% miserable. And when I'm off, I can actually pursue my dream and pursue something. So I'm not miserable at work. to the point where as soon as I get my time off, I can't work on myself because I need to recharge because I was so miserable working for somebody else, to the point where I had nothing left to work on myself. See where I'm going? And then you're going to be stuck complaining, oh, I can't pursue nothing because no. Complaining doesn't get the job done. Complaining won't allow you to pursue anything. Complaining won't get you where you want to be. Bro, I am telling you, complaining, like I say, or like I said, because I said it already, complaining is you finding reasons to not do anything. Stop complaining. And this video is for mainly guys. Well, girls don't really complain. Girls mostly vent because they already know their problem. They just want to be heard. But for guys, you can't go around saying, oh, I can't fulfill my destiny. I can't fulfill my purpose. I can't get on my grind because, no. That's where a lot of people go wrong. Their choices of words. I can't do it because, oh, I can do it. But no, those keywords are you finding reasons to not achieve anything. That's just how it is through and through. It doesn't matter how you look at it, whether you're narrow-minded or whatever you can think outside of your own jurisdiction. It doesn't matter. It's the same concept. Complaining gets you nowhere. Complaining won't get you the lifestyle that you want. Complaining won't allow you to be able to take care of your family how you want to. It's your job to hustle and take yourself out of any position that you're in, any situation that you're in. You could be living in a bad neighborhood. It's your job to hustle and move yourself out of there. You could be in debt. It's your job to hustle and clear off that debt. If you are on the bus, on a train, doesn't matter. It's your job to hustle and put yourself in a car. If you're living with people, strangers, and you're uncomfortable, it's your job to hustle and take yourself out of that. Bro, let me tell you something. Complaining won't give you comfort. And one thing I learned in life, and for you guys that are more mature, if you never thought about it yet, you will know now. It costs to be comfortable. If you want to live a comfortable lifestyle and you want to move around and do what you want to do, and if you just want to be comfortable, it costs. Why do you think a lot of people will say live in a one room and they are okay? If you live in a 2-room, a 3-room, and you're living with strangers, there's noise, there's people moving stuff, a lot of things going on, you're uncomfortable. If you live in a 1-room, it may cost extra, but guess what? You're still comfortable. It costs to be comfortable. Bro, that's just how it is. You can be living with people and you're uncomfortable there, and then you're complaining about you being uncomfortable, but the thing is, you don't want to pay the extra in order to be comfortable. And it's the same concept. Complaining gets you nowhere. Whether it is in a long term or in a short term. Once you start complaining about something, your mind is trying to figure out, well, you are trying to control your mind to find a reason why you can't do it. Because our brain was designed to figure stuff out. Like I always say, if you like something, if you're interested in something, you learn it fast, and then your brain will figure it out how to move forward. So once your brain is trying to figure it out how to move forward, and then you're sitting down trying to think backwards because your brain is trying to move forward, and you're sitting down trying to backtrack the complaint and not do it. This is why we end up exhausted, because we're fighting a battle upstairs to the point where we go to bed and we wake up tired the next day, and then we sit down and we start doing the same thing, because when we wake up, we're supposed to wake up fresh, but because you're complaining, you wake up tired, and then your brain is still trying to move forward, and then you're still trying to backtrack your own brain. This is why we are exhausted. Look at a car. A car can't go forward and reverse at the same time. If you're going forward, you have to stop, put your foot on the brake, shift in gear, then you go backward. You can't go forward and backward at the same time. So our brain is trying to go forward, but we're trying to control our mind to make it go backwards because we don't want to do nothing because we're lazy. So we sit down and we complain about it, and we find every reason not to do it. Then we wake up exhausted every single day because we're not well rested. So my advice to you, stop complaining. Complaining doesn't get the job done. Complaining won't get you the lifestyle that you want. Complaining won't get you where you want to be. If you're a person you want to travel, complaining won't get you across the country. Complaining won't get you that job. Complaining won't get you that promotion. Complaining won't make you move out of certain situations. Nothing. What makes you move out of certain situations is you making moves, is you hustling, is you doing something about it to take yourself out of a position. Making moves is the only thing that's going to get you where you want to be. Complaining, it puts you behind. Making moves will allow you to move forward. So if you didn't know then, you know now. There you guys have it. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this message was useful for some of you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned. I will be back trying to do more things. You can enjoy the rest of your day. I'm out. And don't forget to follow me on social media. I post daily on them.